Twitch is with me in studio. Definitely not here at the beginning of Party FM. What is your first recollection?
Oh, I've already shared that.
What was that?
The redonkulous yawn.
When?
Just a minute ago, when you said I was yawning.
That was your first ever Party FM experience?
That was my first
Just
impression.
Now? Oh, your first impression was yawn. But yet you stuck around and you started dating me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, are you...
Actually, it wasn't really...
Do yawns turn you on? Is that what you're getting at?
Sexy noises turn me on.
Sexy noises turn you on?
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me, by the way, in between talking here and stuff, as part of the whole flashback thing, I've got a bunch of classic rock loaded up. I know Sexy Noises isn't a classic rock song, but there will be music during the show. You know, sometimes we have to breathe, take breaks, I guess figure out food at some point.
I'm really not hungry.
Yeah, I'm not hungry quite yet either. I'm hungry for entertainment. Call me, people. Squigyo.
God damn, I hate you.
On Skype.
Jesus Christ. That is the second time in an hour you have given me douche chills.
What was the first one?
I don't even remember.
Oh, it was the intro to the show.
Oh, right. So apparently it was the second time in 5 minutes.
I'll play just that portion of the show a little bit later.
Could you not?
Just a little bit, because, you know, some people will probably be checking in that didn't catch the beginning of the show. Let's get Echo Nation on here, shall we? Let's get Phydeau on here. Phydeau was here from the very first day of Party FM.
And Echo was too. He will never let you forget it.
No, he wasn't.
Oh, I was a founder, brother.
He was a founder, but he wasn't here for the first days. So we definitely.
And why do I have to hear about him being like the best thing since?
Well, because
the blowjob was invented.
Well, because blowjobs were invented.
Well, someone had to do it first.
Wow, that's amazing thinking about that progression.
It's like what woman goes, "Hey, come here.
I want to put that in my mouth.
Let me lick you in the pee hole."
In the pee hole?
Yes.
Is that how you usually do it?
Yeah.
I've never given a blowjob, so I don't really know.
Don't lie.
Hey, naughty language, by the way, is clearly going to be part of this show, because we have a lot of depraved people here. Aiko will be joining us later.
I can't even go to a baseball game without getting dirty looks from people.
Oh, yeah, how did that one go?
When the outfielder for the New York Yankees decided to just not try to catch the ball.
Right.
And I said something along the lines of, well, maybe if the outfielder wasn't out there jerking off in the outfield.
Was it people with kids looking at you?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it was pretty much everybody around me.
Nice.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, well, most of them were Yankees fans, and they didn't want you saying anything disparaging about
Dude,
the
they were
precious
thinking
Yankees.
it too.
Yeah, but you said it. Why did you get funny looks then? It obviously was.
They were O's fans
point.
who looked at me that way.
Oh, I gotcha. Well, fuck them then.
No, they're O's fans.
No, yeah. They bleed orange.
Dude, would you chill the fuck out?
I'm sorry.
Talking to the dog, He's like...
He's like, I want to talk about my first time on Party FM. I'm sure it was you yelling at him and him panting loudly.
My first time... Do you want me to talk about my first time on Party FM?
Your first time on Party FM. We can talk about your first time later. Have you ever told me about your first time?
Yeah.
You have to remind me later.
My brother's best friend living room.
Nice. It was awesome, right? It was magical?
Yeah.
It was awesome-tastic, or...
I kept doing it, didn't I? Well, do we want the first time I was ever on air?
Let's get first impressions first. Let's get first hearing Party FM. So that goes to Phydeau and to Echo, because I know Phydeau had to at least hear 2 minutes of Party FM before he actually came on the air. So first thing that you heard that said, "Hey, I want to be part of this great exciting station."
Did you suck? Actually, what I remember about my early days in Party FM was the candle.
The candle on.
Wasn't that a Squigio Overnight or whatever the hell it was called?
Ooh, no, maybe. Are you sure it wasn't Mike Frankson's show?
It might have been Mike Frankson. Yeah, I think it was Mike Frankson.
He did it first, but then I copied it off him. Let's be realistic.
It was one of you two. Did Frankson do like a real chill show?
It was called Into the Night.
It was definitely Into the Night with Mike Frankson.
With Mike Frankson.
That is my first memory of the station.
And so you saw the candle, and you were like, "Oh,
I really enjoy the music."
It's a nice place.
I had just been kicked out of cybersex, so I needed someone to chat. They weren't appreciating me over in femme submission sex.
Well, I mean, you are an acquired taste. Let's be honest here.
I don't know why. I'm so happy-go-lucky.
Is that what it is? Is that what it is?
God, I can't even say that with a straight face.
So you heard Into the Night, you saw the candle. Yeah, and then I you're right, Romer. I absolutely plagiarized. But I took it to the next step because Mike Frankson just had the one cam.
Dude.
With the candle.
Dude.
Yes.
Dude. You're starting to sound like Nice and Mean.
What do you mean?
Oh, if you're going to do something, you should do it this way.
I did. This will be important when Phydeau comes in because he may or may not know when Mike Frankson made fun of him for his plus comments. That was the whole Mike Frankson plus makes everything better advertising campaign.
I don't remember that. That might have been before my time.
Yeah, it might have been. That's very possible.
I do know that Phydeau still owes me a picture he was drawing that he said I could have.
Was it of boobies?
It was of some fairy or something. I don't know.
Well, he does a photography stuff. I can't remember if he does drawing.
I believe he was coloring.
He's just coloring in, color by number.
Yeah. So that's that was my first memory. Was Mike Frankson, and I remember thinking Jen was a bitch.
Right.
I remember thinking you were really goofy.
How has that changed?
Well, I no longer think it. I now know it.
And once again, you stick around. So, yawning and goofy, and you're like, this is the place for me.
You amuse me.
Yes. So, no, but I did, correct, I did School You overnight. Probably I did Into the Night first, filling in for him when he couldn't do it. And had two cams. I had one cam on me and one cam on the candle.
Right. I remember that.
And then I might even put a candle next to me, so there was two candles and me.
Dude, you're such a weirdo. I was
doing. And nobody uses stick cam anymore now. That was a big thing. We were like, oh, dude, we got video and radio.
Oh, yeah.
Well, here's the future.
Here's the thing. It's not just that nobody uses stick cam anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody listens to our station.
Oh, yeah. There is that, too.
We used to have decent numbers. I think the big downfall of the station was me, to be honest.
I'm sorry, what?
Me. I think the introduction of Twitch was the
downfall.
The downfall, yeah.
It was downhill from there.
Yeah.
I wonder who we could get that would, honestly give their opinion on that.
I don't know. I do know that we
want to bring that person on.
I do know that we've been told that before, but that was by people who were rage quitting.
That you ruined the station or whatever.
Yes, but she was bitter. Shall I name her?
Let's wait for later in the show.
Okay.
I've got a little agenda here of stuff to go through.
Okay.
So right now we have first weekend memories / first memories of PFM if you weren't here during that weekend. And then I've got a host of stuff, and one of them is the ones that got away.
Or the ones that we pushed away.
/ the ones that we pushed away. Got it. All right, it's on the list.
Got away, ran away, were murdered.
Run away! Looks like our first call-in might be teptep.
Look at me.
That's pretty cool. Inconsistency. What do you mean, Romer? So Romer's saying he disagrees with you. He thinks it was the inconsistency, and it is due to all the DJs. So now he's saying all the DJs suck. All the DJs broke the station.
Clearly, he's been listening.
Inconsistent. Well, that was one thing that one of the ones I suppose that got away. Cyber Slash.
Dude, Cyber Slash life got in the way.
His life got in the way.
Cyber Slash and
so I don't think we didn't push him away. Him knocking up his wife pulled him away.
Yeah, I mean he got his wife pregnant.
Right.
Yeah, but he was always never the most dependable DJ.
Yeah. We're just gonna throw all this out there tonight, aren't we? We're gonna talk about all the people that we hate, all the people that we love, all the people that annoy us. Why not? It's 5 years. It's time to blow it up. All this time of pent up.
You do realize we may not have a station tomorrow, right?
Blow it up.
Blow it up. We may actually, in fact, blow this up and not have a station tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure that would be a bad thing for either one of us.
So it's catharsis or clearing out the
out with the bad, in with the good, out with the bad, in with the good.
And one of the things you and I were talking about yesterday, and this falls under it too. I'll be honest with that right off the bat here, is that you and I have different breaking points, and while there were people at the station that were like bugging the shit out of me, I, in the interest of keeping everything nice and pleasant and everybody working together and stuff like that, I wouldn't address those things.
Okay, it's not that we've discussed this at length, and I'm sick of
on here or
no, we've discussed this at length in real life,
right?
And I'm really getting sick of discussing this.
Okay,
but
one more time.
But we will discuss it one more time for posterior, so that everybody can hear it.
Okay. Are you listening, Tep?
Are you listening, Tep?
I am listening.
She's only going to say this once.
Tep, can you hear me? Oh, okay.
I can hear you.
Okay, good.
No, you have to respond back by singing.
Wow.
Good response,
Good
sir.
response, yeah. It's not...
Why couldn't he say something like, yes, I can hear you?
Because he cannot think on his feet like you can.
Oh, okay.
You are used to me expecting responses in song.
Hey, I just got off work.
Oh.
Got off at work?
Dude, you jerked off on clams?
Yes, I jerked off at work.
That's awesome.
Nice logo there, Echo. Echo Nation Radio.
Excuse me, sir. Can you turn on your radio?
Can you hear
us?
Talk
to me?
Can you hear us, Echo?
Echo, can you hear me? I can hear me through Echo's...
I think he's on machines.
We'll go ahead and hang up on Echo and go ahead and say what you were going to say.
It's and I do have a much shorter breaking point than you do. I will not deny that.
Uh-huh.
It's that you, for some reason, have to see the very best in everybody that you know and care about.
Uh-huh.
You have to. You look for it, and it. Dude, turn down your fucking radio.
Right, you were interrupting the conversation. Are you there now? Oh my god! All right, continue, Twitches.
Not if I'm
my
gonna
microphone.
Not if I'm going to feed back on myself, like that.
Oh my god!
Should we just call him Wheezy? Oh my god!
I think Echo's going to die on us right here on this show.
I don't know. Skype sucks.
Sounds like you're on a breathing machine.
Are you having an asthma attack?
Beep, beep. Oh my god!
That is probably the worst sound ever. It's awesome. So you have to see, and you love and you cherish the very best in people.
Uh-huh.
Hello.
And I see people for what they really are. Piles of shit who are out to fuck you over.
Oh yeah?
Every single one of them. There is nobody that has rage quit this station since I've gotten here that I did not call as a piece of shit long before you did.
True. All right. Well, on that note, hey, welcome, Phydeau.
Hello.
We'll talk more in depth about that later.
Yeah, your internal mic's sounding better than Echo's studio mic or whatever he's got over there.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to get that USB microphone working, but it just won't. Windows 7 doesn't like it, so.
Oh, nice.
You get to deal with my air conditioner now.
Yeah, that's one loud air conditioning. Man, it's like freaking a hurricane there.
Is Irene hanging around your house? What's going on?
No, bite me, dude.
You know, I can't get close. I can't get close enough to the mic. If I had my USB mic, it would sound just like it used to when I DJ'd. So, oh well.
You should have used it just for old time's sake.
He invited Irene over. Had a few beers.
On,
had unprotected sex.
Nice. You fucked a hurricane?
Yeah, let me turn
I mean, I've been fucked by hurricanes before, but I've never fucked one.
Here I am. Fuck you like a hurricane.
Nice. Nice.
That should be a new song. Fuck you like a hurricane.
All right.
It was long and harsh.
Ever since Phydeau and Mike Frankson's left us oh so long ago, we missed out on this big thing called Ox.
I would like to personally welcome Phydeau back to Party FM.
For one night only.
For one night only. He was actually gone before I got here.
Oh, there you go. So he's the one person you didn't push away.
No, nobody pushed me away. I just kind of got bored and tired of stuff.
And I think that's what it comes down to. A lot of people just get bored. Not everybody has the staying power that you do, Squig. God knows I've gotten bored DJing.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You watch all these people, like me sitting here, I'm watching all these people leaving and then new people coming in. So for me, it's new. All the other people leave, like Keri, who's calling in, I believe.
Jesus Christ.
Hello.
Hello. Well, oh, you got the extra accent on there now.
As in J-Wolf?
Well, I'm a little bit drunk, so just to warn you.
Okay.
Well, this is what drunken Skype.
Keri.
Who the hell's Keri?
Oh, that's pretty much what was my MO when I was on the air. I was drunk all the time.
Well, I just got home from the pub, so.
The pub.
That's my MO as to why I started dating Squig, actually.
Drinking.
Yes.
That's what she found you so attractive.
I'd start drinking at the beginning of the show, and by the end, I'd just be like, okay, I can't talk anymore.
Well, to be honest, I understand about dating Squig.
So Keri used to be a DJ here. Her family's roots were like in Ireland, and she was like in Minnesota. I'm doing this mostly for Twitch, but other people who didn't know. And now she's in Ireland again.
No, I'm not. I'm in London.
Show's over.
She's in London.
So is she...
Hey, so wait, huh? Did you join into the London riots?
Is she American or is she...
They were rubbish.
I love it when you...
They stopped everything. It was annoying.
Pretty much American. Her
Oh my God! You mean there was no
there, but she
tea and crumpets?
Born over there, but then has lived in America.
What?
She picks the
Did you have tea and crumpets?
Yeah. I was just wondering if she was like Madonna.
That means they sucked her tip.
No scones?
They don't. Well, that's not actually what they have. The tea is dinner.
Oh,
tea is dinner.
I thought they had afternoon tea.
Tea is like lunch,
that's
right?
That's actually your evening meal is tea.
Oh,
that doesn't sound very filling. But then again, I guess there's less obesity in England than there is in America, so maybe they're on to something.
Well, no, they call your afternoon meal tea, and you eat your meal, and then you have like tea or whatever to drink with it.
Crumpets, biscuits.
So, if you have an afternoon meal but you don't drink tea with it, do they kick you out of the country?
Got a newsflash for you, dude.
What is it, dude?
What?
Echo's got some kind of odd delay that I'm going to kick him off this conversation if he doesn't fix it soon.
I'm just going to go with Echo is odd.
I think there's lots.
Yeah, we all knew this a long ass time ago.
Oh, brother.
So our subjects that we currently have going on here, Keri, I'm actually going to ask Phydeau this first, and then I'll ask you next here. What is your first memory of hearing Party FM? And Phydeau was actually here on the first evening. I don't think he called in immediately. I'm sure he heard some of our debauchery and nonsense before he actually called in. But what is your first recollection, Phydeau?
No, I think it was. I mean, I remember like starting right up at the very beginning. At the very, very beginning. I think Angela.
God! Oh, sorry. Okay, pain.
Well, yeah. I mean, no, but I mean, I was there. I think I heard the first song that was actually played. So.
Do you remember what it was?
Have absolutely no idea.
It was Video Killed the Radio Star. Oh wait, that was a different station.
Yeah, for all I know, but could have been. I don't even know who it was. I believe it was you who was on the air.
Of course.
It was Mr. Lonely.
Aww.
What was the first song played, Squigio?
Technically, it was that Battle for Honor and Humanity song from Kill Bill.
I'm sorry, I don't know that song. Could you sing it for me?
Is
that where she went on the killing spree and just killed everybody?
I can't remember what part in the movie that was, and I just saw that movie recently, too.
No, I do. I remember I stayed up for like 24 hours straight on the first day, so...
I'm glad somebody did, because, man, I went to sleep like 6 hours after we went on the air. The whole idea was we were going to go live for like 72 hours or something, and we actually ended up doing it because we had enough people to DJ.
Yeah.
But I definitely like crashed out like 6 hours into it.
But how much prep work went into the lead up to the starting of the show?
Quite a bit.
We talk about you crashing 6 hours after it started, but how long were you awake before?
I definitely worked that day.
Okay.
So I was at least up by like 9, maybe 8. I'd spent days before like preparing a highlight reel of like a bunch of clips from like my show and stuff that just ran on like an hour-long loop with like in between like little like boom boom, it's coming, the Party FM launch party thing.
Did you actually say party thing?
I think I did, yes.
Woo-wee, yeah.
Wow.
No, that guy came later. Oh, actually, he was pretty soon in the woo-wee guy. We'll talk about him later.
I think we should do a part where we talk about our favorite bits. I think that would be...
Our favorite bit. Okay, let me add that to the list. Let's see. Where do I have room for that? Favorite bits. Now, you're talking like...
Do you actually have a list?
Are
My favorite bits are the bits between my legs.
Right, the naughty bits.
The naughty bits.
Squig does have a list of things he would like to talk about.
Topics to try to keep us on.
I think that's to keep me from going off on tangents and going, hey, look, check out these knives.
Right. Show
but
me
not a list of things.
What do you mean?
I'm just impressed you got a list.
And Phydeau, I guess I got you over to here because we knew each other from like Lipstick FM, and we still kept in touch and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
All right. Now, Keri, how did you end up here? Because I know I didn't know you before the station actually started.
A guy I was dating at the time was the best mate of Davey B's, and he told me to listen to his show, and then it kind of formed from there, I guess.
And
I listened to Davey's show, and
so is that your first actual experience? Was listening to Davey B's show and supporting him?
Yeah, because he played Nice Weather for Ducks over and over and over again. And I loved it.
Somebody played that the other day too, and I totally remembered that. I'm like, oh man, I miss Davey B. I remember he used to play that all the time, and he did it for you.
Yeah, he's one of my best mates.
How's he doing with the second kid and stuff? Because unfortunately,
she's absolutely gorgeous, and they're a lovely, happy little family.
Wait a second, Davey B's kid is good looking? Wasn't he kind of funny looking?
She's absolutely gorgeous. She takes after her mom.
Oh, right on.
I was going to say that. did this?
And I'm drunk, so if he's listening, he'll forgive me, or I'll get a text.
He's not listening. Don't worry.
Minutes.
Yeah, he's not listening. So the kid also hopefully got better genetics, and he's not sick all the time like the last one.
Dylan's not sick all the time.
The kid being sick a lot.
I seem to remember him canceling his show a lot because he had to go to the hospital.
Yeah.
That was more likely probably for his mom.
He did what? I'm sorry?
No, he definitely said it was his kid.
For his mom. His mom was in the hospital quite a lot.
Yeah, there was that too, but he definitely... I have a feeling the kid wasn't all that sick. He was just one of those maybe panicky parents that's just like, oh my god, he's coughing. Oh, something's wrong. Oh, geez.
Yeah,
oh my god, he looked at me funny.
No, Davey's a great dad, so I don't know.
Either that or he was just lying to us and using his kid as a convenient excuse.
No, that could be.
Because that's never happened
He
before.
could have been out drinking.
Who was it that... Was that Davey B who shoved the vodka bottle?
Yeah, let's not go there.
Oh no! We will talk
wait.
about everything tonight.
We're putting all the subjects out there. What did Davey B do with the vodka bottle? What?
Never mind.
Oh, I think you know, Squiggy.
Did you witness this? Did you get pictures?
No, but it was talked about at great length at some stages.
And that's going back to the Stickcam days too, because Davey B used to do a show on Stickcam and he'd polish off like 5/5 of Sailor Jerry.
The hell is Sailor Jerry?
It's a cheaper version.
It's a spiced rum.
Yeah, it's a cheaper version of Captain Morgan's, basically. It's still pretty good, actually. We had some of it down in Florida.
Which, coincidentally, here, Captain Morgan is a dark rum, and then the spiced rum that is popular in the States is called Captain Morgan. It's called Morgan Spiced.
Huh. That's confusing.
Yeah.
Dude, her accent is really
I
messing
learned
me
that
up.
the first few weeks I moved.
Yeah, how do you like how
I'd order a Captain and Coke, and I'd get a dark rum and Coke, and I was like, that's not what
This
I wanted.
isn't right. I'm American. Help. And my beer is warm.
I drink Malibu and Coke.
Is that a complete myth, by the way, about the warm beer in England? Is it really cold, just like here?
It's cold. It's not as cold, but it is cold.
I wonder why.
I think you can get better
Germans
cider.
Drink their beer warm.
Can you get better cider in England?
Actually, I miss Magners.
Yeah, you see, I don't really like
We get
Magners.
Bulmers.
It could
we
be
get Bulmers here in England, and it's the same company, but it tastes a lot different than the Magners.
I like Strongbow.
I'm not a big cider fan, to be honest. I like pear cider, and that's about it.
Yeah, no.
That's good stuff.
Tonight I was drinking electric lemonades, and yeah. I just realized how much before I called you, I realized how much I had to drink tonight. And,
You're recounting it right now. Let's see, I had one of this, and one of that, and one of those.
And all I had to eat today was sushi.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Dude, she's going to be sick as a dog.
Oh, wow.
Nah, she's just going to pass out. She enjoyed herself. It's clear. So you tuned in for Davey B's show, and then what ended up keeping you here and actually doing a show with us?
To be honest, I don't remember. I think it was just Davey B telling me, listen, we need people to cover. I think I covered for one of his
Nice.
shows. I think that's how it worked. Because he said, when I'm sick, can you it's they okay? Will you DJ? I was like, yeah, sure.
Was that before it became all strict on becoming a DJ?
Yeah.
Was it like, oh, you have a computer?
Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah, pretty much. And the fact that I worked for a radio station.
Yeah, that helped. And she was a girl.
Kind of helped.
Oh, right.
And she had boobies. Don't forget that. That is the magic word of the night, by the way, boobies.
I didn't even have to set up my own.
Yay! Boobies!
I'm one of the few people who... I didn't even have to set up my own computer. I just brought it to Squig and he took care of it.
And she gave me boobies. And
Yay!
And that night, well, we'll talk about that night later.
Yeah.
And I think I stopped because my computer died just after I moved.
Well, you were getting, I mean, you had dropped off, too, when you were getting closer to actually moving and stuff, too, because I think that was a little more important than DJing on a little internet radio station.
I don't think so.
That, and I was getting a lot of flack from the radio station I was working for.
Oh, they didn't like you sidelining?
They didn't like the fact that I was doing internet work, no.
Oh, suck it. And now you're not doing radio now. Are you even employed right now, if I can ask?
No, I am on what they call a medical leave of absence.
Oh. What's your ailment?
I have weird growths on my spine.
Ugh.
Just what?
Growths on her spine. Does that fuck up your ability to walk and stuff?
It's not on. It's in my cervical spine, like my neck and stuff. So it screws up my ability to use my right hand, and so it's like I had a stroke, but I didn't.
Dude, that would really fuck up my masturbation.
Because I'm sure that's the first thing Carrie's thinking about when her hand stops working. Oh my god, I can't masturbate!
Yeah, let me tie your hand behind your back, see how you feel.
I can use my left hand pretty successfully.
No, you can't. I've seen you try. Anyway, moving on.
Remember, I'm the innocent one.
Oh, I don't believe that so much anymore. And, Tep, you still there?
Yes, I'm still here.
Okay, you weren't scared away by the talk of boobies. That's good. What is your first experience with the Party FM?
That's a funny thing. I know I joined alongside of Osprey Networks with Eli. Thing with it is I was kind of like, off and on, mostly listening to his show, and then all of a sudden he introduced you guys to Disbanded Ethics.
Oh, yeah.
We had a blast. I thought you guys were pretty cool.
We laughed at some people, made them cry, and rage quit.
Pretty much. But then, I was like, all right, I heard that you had your show and, Wednesday nights, I believe it was. And I thought, you're joining our show. Might as well kind of like, see what yours is about. I found it both entertaining and humorous.
And nauseating.
And just started sticking around and, every so often would join in. But pretty much that's my story, nothing really, major, big, I don't know how long ago that was. How long ago was it when Osprey joined?
2 years, 3 years? I don't even know.
Yeah, something like that. But, no, I surprisingly, I'm still around. I lurk a bit, every so often listen, even if I'm not joining and you don't see me there. I probably am listening.
I was going to say, you're my favorite fan on Stickcam, and I haven't seen you in weeks.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like, when I get home, I'm extremely tired. And I know Wednesday I normally do not work, but, I often kind of like now that I'm not really involved with, it's not that I'm not involved with Osprey. If he ever wants me to do a show and, I might do 1 or 2 shows with him or something every so often, but, it's kind of like it's not like a scheduled thing. I'm not doing it like weekly or anything anymore. So, but that's the thing. I kind of forget sometimes I'm doing off on my own, doing things, writing or, watching a movie or something like that. And so that's pretty much how that
Trying
is.
to get laid.
Yeah,
we understand.
Masturbating, trying to get laid. Yeah, that kind of thing.
The two should not go together, by the way. If you go up to a girl and masturbate, she's not going to have sex with you.
Yeah,
I might.
She's going to grade you on your technique. Hold up. 10.0. 9.5.
It's terrible. No, I don't remember the first moment I was there, what it specifically we did. I don't recall the people that we were making fun of on Disbanded Ethics.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do.
Yes, you do. Stop
There was
lying.
a lot of people.
I know, exactly.
I know we made fun of a lot of, stupid moments that happen on the internet and people and individuals. No.
I think it's safe to say that if they were on the show with us, we made fun of them.
We made fun of each other. That's what made it an awesome show.
Yeah, pretty much.
How many people
you know
have you
how
attempted to make cry in your internet radio history?
Who did I? Or
How
I'm
many?
sorry. Probably quite a lot. I was making people cry and pissing people off before I even joined the radio scene. I used to do artwork, just as a hobby, kind of like jack of all trades, kind of individual, master of none. And I was into the kind of art scene, and I liked sci-fi, I liked fantasy. So, I joined this thing, was an art sci-fi thing, and this guy was photo manipulating, naked girls that he'd get onto his property and turning them into fairies. But known to be to anyone who had intelligence, you knew the guy was nothing more than a fucking pervert. That his photo manipulation could be done by anybody who had a fucking program. And he made some commentary on a piece of artwork that I did, and he was pretty much a douchebag and an asshole about it. And so I went, gave him my own fucking critique, and called him a fucking pervert and a pedophile and a whole bunch of fucking things. Nice. Because he was taking pictures of 16s and 15-year-olds on private property and photo manipulated them.
How did we get to the story, sick. By the way? I'm trying to figure out how we branched out to this.
Because I asked teptep how many people
I've made cry. Anyways,
but no, you like any man that I know, you only listen to half of what I said. I said in your internet radio career.
Oh, radio career.
Yeah. Welcome back. Jesus Christ, I didn't know we were going to Utah for this story.
Sorry, shit. Because I thought you said my internet career. My bad. I missed the word. No, but I don't know. I'm sure it pissed off a lot of people I didn't even know I pissed off in the radio. I used to do this like rant on, Osprey Network, where it was like an hour show where I just get on and pretty much bitch about my fucking days.
APOD Watch?
Week. No, not APOD Watch. I can't even remember.
The Unknown Zone?
No, not the Unknown Zone. It was,
In the Dead Air?
No, not In the Dead Air. It's just a fucking show that I can't even remember. Oh, To Be Announced was the name of the show.
Nice.
Because we couldn't think of a title. And so I was like, well, just put TBA, To Be Announced, and we'll find. And so we just stuck with it, To Be Announced.
Hey, you know
and
what?
I was announcing was just like bitching and, about pretty much everything that fucking happened in my life. Like a miserable fuck that I was.
That you are. Speaking of which, we are currently on a new program on Party FM called the Question Show or the Whatever Show or the Enigma Show, which is basically it's going to be me and Snakey alternating, and then we might try to get a third DJ in the mix. Each week, a different one of us does a show, and we call it something different. So, like this week's, mine is called the Fantastical Flashback Memory Lane Show.
God, thank God it's not the Fantastical Flashing.
This just in from on our Facebook from DJ Baxi.
Oh my God!
She has wanted to wish Party FM a happy 5th birthday. I said, call in, bitch.
I was gonna say.
Wow. I don't think I've been on Facebook since I started at Party FM.
You haven't been on I see you on Facebook all the time. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry. I thought you said MySpace. I was thinking of MySpace. Never mind.
Oh, MySpace. Yeah, we actually just canceled our MySpace because it was like, why is it sitting there?
What's MySpace? I'm sorry.
Exactly.
Did you actually get it canceled? That's my question, because I've been trying to cancel mine for years, and it's still there.
Yeah,
I lost mine, and I just
what?
never went back.
Now you're making me curious. I wonder. It told me it was canceled. Did they lie to me?
It told me mine was canceled, but I can still go and log on.
I think that...
It is. They told me it's canceled, and it's still there. You're totally right.
Wow.
Fucking asshole.
But all of our stuff is gone. Like
What
our
stuff?
background and...
What was our background? I don't even remember.
I had reproduced the logo, and I mean, it was pretty hot, and there was glitter.
We still have 42 friends, of them Don Wilson, James Johnston, April Patton.
Who the fuck is April Patton?
William Crissell, and Sassy.
Oh, God, that's
Sassy. Wait, is Sassy Jilly?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, fuck that bitch. She can go fuck her cancer self.
Wow.
Did I miss something?
Dude, you missed so much.
You really did. It's as the Party FM turns.
We'll get into that later in the evening.
Right. We're trying to have the happy fuzzies right now. Later on, we're just going to crack it wide open and just tell people what we think of them.
I think I should start drinking.
Right. Just to let you know, I probably will have to hang up and call back, because I get free, 50 minutes or 60 minutes, and then they start over as soon as you hang up and dial over.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That is awesome. We are going to fuck the system. Okay.
That is cool.
Because who needs to talk for more than an hour anyway, right?
Exactly.
Well, then they start charging. But.
Fuckers. Hey, did you say Phydeau was making you some kind of fairy picture or something, going back to what teptep was saying?
Yeah, I've never drawn a picture of a fairy, so I'm kind of curious about that.
Do you draw?
I do draw, yeah. I haven't drawn in a while, but yeah, I do draw.
I'm actually writing a dark fantasy about a fairy. It's pretty interesting.
I can't remember
I did do one drawing of a woman holding the earth as like a kind of a Mother Earth sort of thing.
That might have been it.
So symbolic.
Yeah. And unfortunately, I can't link to that because it's
What did you want it for?
I don't know. I just wanted
background
it. I thought it was nice.
Okay.
I actually wanted the actual drawing. I didn't want some digital copy.
You want to put it on the wall to replace the scary cat picture?
Yes.
Are you talking about the one that says "Hang in there"?
No. Squig has this creepy...
If you have a DeviantArt account, I can send you the link to that. And that might be what you're talking about.
I have no idea what the fuck he's talking about.
I might still, actually. Let me see if I can remember how to log into that. Because it's been a while since I've been in there.
Yeah, I mean, I can't. It's restricted, so you need to have an account to see it.
Restricted.
Restricted. Where the fuck is the... Oh, Deviant login. There you go. Let's see. Squigyo. Password that I use on every site. Hey, let me in. There you go.
Nice. I know what that password is.
Do you?
Dick
is
Gobbler?
It? I'm just kidding.
Do you want me to say it out loud?
No, I don't want you to say it out
Is it the one I think it is?
I don't know. I don't know what one you think it is.
Yeah, hang on a second. Let me get
I think it's Dick Gobbler.
You're right, it is.
I've got it in the chat.
Isn't that Robin's real name from Batman and Robin?
Dick Gobbler?
Dick Gobbler.
Oh, shit. It's like, come, Dick Gobbler. That's Dick Grayson. Okay, Dick Gobbler.
Oops. I burned the URL. Let's try that again.
They're filming the new Batman movie here in London.
There's a new Batman? Oh, yeah, there is, isn't there?
Is there?
Is that the one you were thinking of?
Yeah, that would be it.
Is that Dark Knight Rising or something?
I don't like her ribs, though. That kind of freaks me out.
Anne Hathaway is Catwoman.
Yeah, I heard about that.
It doesn't look quite as nice in real life. It would actually look better if you did have a digital copy, because you can see like the grid lines that I used, and it's not quite as rich in real life.
Wait, so who are the villains in this new one?
Your mom.
Well, I'm not surprised, but no, seriously.
Boris Johnson,
What the fuck's Boris Johnson?
the mayor of London.
The mayor of London is evil?
Yeah, he hiked up the tube prices again, so yes, he's evil.
Okay. Interesting.
Sorry. You have to be a Londoner to know that.
Yep.
So he was away during the riots, like he refused to come back from holiday, so now he's evil.
Oh,
Wait, so he's in the Batman movie?
I think she's,
no, I
think she's
I
getting
honestly
political
don't know who
on
the
us.
villains are in the Batman movie.
She's getting political on us. She's dropping a little bit of that UK fuck the system.
I was about to say, because if so, no wonder he was away for a while. He was filming Batman.
No, Batman's being filmed here in London, so he should have been here if he was in the film. No, to be honest, I only know that Anne Hathaway and Christian Bale are in the film. I don't know who else is in it.
And I think it's supposed to be Christian Bale's last one, and then they're going to reboot it again.
Yeah, because, well, he's getting quite feisty with the production staff.
What the fuck are you doing? What walk on your set?
Exactly.
And that was actually during Terminator. That's the best part.
I know.
Yeah. But he's not being very friendly with the production staff on this one either.
Yeah.
He's a dick.
Yeah, he certainly sounds like it. I assume he's just to the point too where he's just like, hey, I'm the star. Give me all the shit I want.
Bareback.
Or I'm walking off this set. Some shit like that. So let's see. Let's see if we've got everything from our first topic out of the way here. Yeah. First weekend memories, first memories of Party FM, if you weren't here the first week. And I think everybody answered that question, didn't they?
Yay!
All right, I'm back. What'd I miss?
Nothing.
I just recapped.
Okay.
That was easy.
Holy shit.
Dude, where's the inappropriate
Who
bell?
was that?
I don't know.
That was
wasn't
Echo.
me.
It
Echo?
sounded like Echo.
It was me.
Man. Is that...
Yeah, it still says plus on it too.
Yes! So do you remember the whole plus thing, Phydeau? Do you remember
No,
that?
I remember it had something. I think it had something to do with the schedule or something like that. I don't remember it. And it like did something. It was something more than what it used to be. So I put a plus on it, and then Mike said it just started going off on how everything was better with a plus on it or something like that.
Because
Like,
that's pretty much what it was.
Plus and
It was kind of, it went with that whole concept, like whenever there's a laundry detergent and then they come out with like a new version and then they're like, why are you using Tide when you can use Tide Plus? And you fell under one of those where you had something that people use, but you're like, no, don't use that. Use whatever plus. And then Mike just made this whole campaign with all the plus stuff with like all these different characters. He's like, here's the Chinese guy, here's the Mexican guys, here's the Jamaican guys.
Yes, the Pope Father Plus. And
was there a Pope Father one too?